Many of the state nationals have identified large state assemblies, have identified large militias in their state and are unsure how to approach them. And what advice can you give about recruiting these militias into the assemblies?
Well, just point out that the assembly militia is the well-regulated militia that is allowed under the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
All these other things that are out there in the bushes and hiding under rocks are illegal and unlawful and could be mistaken as armed marauders or bands of insurrectionists. And you don't want that. What you want is something that is a militia that is proper and recognized. So you join your state assembly and you organize your state militia under your state assembly, and everybody knows who you are, and everybody knows that you're not up to some sort of no good activity. And that's why all of the militia members should join their state assemblies.
Absolutely. And we're just putting together our standard operating procedure for the Washington militia, and our militia coordinator stressed the fact that the militia is there to protect the communities.
That's it. Yeah, the reason that we have militia is to protect people. That is the only valid function of government, is to protect people and their property. Period. There is no other extra additional true mission for any government on earth. So, we really need to stress the fact that everything that we do is toward the mission goal of protecting people, Americans, and their assets.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that runs counter to that is not our mission. Okay, so, that's why also it's a peacekeeping function. Our mission is to keep the peace so that people can live their lives with some security and comfort and safety. Absolutely. It's not to micromanage the details of their lives. As long as they're not causing trouble to others, it's not our business.
Right. And the thing is that if we, each of us as living men and women, if we each are keeping the peace and upholding the public law, then we have peaceful cities. We
Exactly.
have peaceful counties. We have peaceful states.
And that's why, even if we were all wandering around with 6 guns strapped to our hips and, carrying shotguns in our cars, everyone would still be perfectly safe because we're law abiding and we don't hurt people and we don't hurt their property.
Yeah.
Those guns are only a threat to marauders. Those guns are only a threat to lawbreakers, like people that shoot up coliseums and, that open fire on rock concerts, and people that do armed robbery of banks or derail trains, mm-hmm. or do all sorts of other criminal activity. Our guns are public guns. Okay. So we have the absolute right to keep and bear arms. There's no question about us because we have constitutional rights. We are owed every jot of those constitutions. Our employees are the ones that don't have constitutional guarantees. Okay, so militia members, listen up. If you're concerned about your Second Amendment rights being taken away, join your state assembly. That's where your guarantee applies. It applies to Americans. It doesn't apply to foreign citizens who are here to provide us with certain enumerated governmental services.
Right. Very good. Well, thank you for that clarification.
Learn how to become an American state national or American state citizen by navigating to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting.